Well, that was the last two of all of our presenters, and all of you did a great job over the course of our last few months that we gathered here every month and heard from you. It's not easy to pick a topic, research the topic, and then somehow put your research into words and stand up in front of your peers and parents and board members and introduce that program to all of us. So thank you for what you've done. You've all did a great job. And I look forward next month in presenting all of you with your accommodations for our internship program. So as we continue tonight, we will, like we did last month, if you remember, we passed the microphone down from side to side and all the way down to the end. And we ask that you give us very briefly, at the very least, your name, what you think of this program, and if you have any questions for John or I or the organization or your peers, or comment, whatever you would like to say. Now's your 5 seconds of fame, so to speak. So parents on the other end there, you get ready as well, because that microphone will be coming down to you, so you'll have time to run out. When it gets closer, you may want to run or talk, either one. And board members, you as well. We need to hear from our board members, our supportive members of this organization, who for them, we wouldn't be here today. So, young man, you are the closest one to us, so you'll get the ability to start this off.
Hello, my name is Joseph Yoon, and I came from Paramus High School. So I think from this program, I think I learned to become more confident when I speak, especially in front of my parents or in front of like a lot of people. So I think I appreciate that from this program.
Hello, my name is Alvin Cho, and I'm from Richfield Memorial High School. And from this program actually helped me finish my finance project.
Hi, my name is Richard Kwan, and I go to Richfield Park High School, and I feel this program has definitely helped me step out of my comfort zone and help me with my public speaking, which is really key, I guess. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jessica Yoon. I'm a freshman at Carnegie Bay Inglewood, and I think this program is really good because, like, right now I'm taking a push class, and it's because we're always talking about government. Like, this is something I could actually relate to and I could understand more.
Hello, I'm Andrew Suh from Ridgewood. I think this program has a lot of great opportunities, from advancing your public speaking skills to meeting high-ranking members of various law enforcement agencies. So it's a great program.
Well, hi, I'm Trinity, and I go to Bergen Academy, and I think this program is really great because, like Richard said, you get to step out your comfort zone, but you also get to meet new people, and like listening to their perspectives on certain things makes you broaden your horizon.
Hi, I'm Christine. I go to Fort Lee High School, and from this program I was able to broaden my skills and have insight into the law enforcement field, and I was able to learn a lot and meet new people.
Hello, I'm Christine Kim's mom. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christine from Richfield Memorial High School. I really enjoyed this program, listening to the special guests and learning from and hearing their experience in the law enforcement, and it really intrigued me.
Hi, my name is Yao. I'm from Bishop Park High School, and I really enjoyed this program because, when I was younger, I used to want to be a lawyer, but I don't know what I want to be now, but yeah, and I passed on meeting the people.
Hello, my name is Sang Chul Yoon. I am Joseph's father, and nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Dennis Han, and I attend Ramsey High School, and I think this program has helped me better my understanding of law enforcement.
My name is Jae Kwon. Is Richard Kwon, Ye Kwon, and Kwon is the father. I think this program is very nice. I think. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Huang, Christy mom. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Soo Young K. I'm Trinity mom. I think this program is very nice. Thank you for inviting. Okay, nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Emily, and Alvin's mom. Nice to meet you.
My name is Sukyung Kim, and Yale Richard mom. Nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Ann Kwan, and I'm a senior at Bishop Park High School. And I really like this program because I didn't think I could start an internship at such a young age, and I get to say that, and I learned more about like police things and law.
Hi, my name is Jin Won Kim. I'm a CPA. I've been practicing for 30 years in New York. I'm one of the member. I'm a board member over here. I'm very proud of my student over here and parents. There's something to say, but maybe next time. I have I have a daughter and son already graduated college, and I know, and also my major in South Korea was I was teaching in South Korea, and I was concerned about education of my people. You guys are very, very fortunate studying in USA and attending this meeting. So I want you take your opportunity to learn to be a better people, better person. Maybe next time I'll prepare something to say to you a little bit better. Thank you. Welcome to my board. Meeting.
Hi, my name is Steven. I'm a board member of USLC, and I've been joining this meeting about a year, and every month when I see the meeting, it's getting better and better. I hope you guys get some opportunity, and I hope you have some relationship for your future, job and finding something else. So thanks for joining here, and I also very much appreciate it for you guys attending here. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex Lee. I'm one of the board members as well, and I'm honored to meet the new guests all the time, and it's very pleased to see a impressive presentation as well. And I will do as much as I can to be a good, useful board member of the USLC.
Hi, I'm the board member, John Park. Really, thank you so much to attend our meeting. Really, I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Hong Nakan, Dennis Han's father. I'm pretty sad today. I'm 58, so I cannot be a FBI agent anymore. So, and time is so fast. It's already the last meeting of the program, and I appreciate all the guests. The spending their times here, and many guests here. And I'm also having very amazing experience being a policeman, juries, and detectives in one room, you know. So it's usually the policeman is very, you know, it's a person in distance, you know. It's not easy to get close, yeah. But it has been very pleasant experience for me. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I just had a couple more things I wanted to mention. And we're talking about networking and having people help. Right after September 11th, the FBI needed lots of help from the Saddlebrook Police and other police in interviewing many people. And now in the state, we've developed in every county, there's something called a county terrorism coordinator. And in every police department, there's a municipal county terrorism coordinator. And so when they get information, it's shared immediately with the state of New Jersey at a big, what they call a fusion center. They check all the database on the individual involving the suspicious activity or the license plate. Then it's sent immediately to the FBI to be checked to see if they're interested. And if it doesn't work, it comes back, and the detectives that work with me and the local police address these leads. So every single lead that's called in about suspicious activity in our state is addressed. We're one of the unique states that does that. But in also talking about networking, our state has something called the Bias Crime Officers Association. Again, in every county, the prosecutor is mandated to have a bias crime officer, and every municipal police department has to have a bias crime officer. So if any bias or hate crime occurs, it's addressed and it does the same route of information. So not one bias or hate crime is not addressed. Now, we're particularly sensitive in our country that we want everybody of any religion and all religions to feel comfortable in worshiping as they see fit at their different places of worship. And so as I told you early on, what I've been doing now for almost the last 6 years, with at least 80% of my time, is encouraging places of worship to enhance just a little bit their security. But this is part of networking. You mentioned networking. This is how to force multiply, so we get help from the municipal police, the county police. So now we have 21 counties that have, there's 530 police towns in our state. So we have 530 extra police officers that can help us. 21 different county officers that can use their county resources. So if we need help, whether it's the state or the federal government, we use this idea of networking to do that both for bias crime and suspicious activity. So it shows you certainly the value of that. It also shows you the value if you have people just like the gentleman that was here that travels overseas, and the chief is a member of this group. The FBI has something called the National Academy, where they bring policemen to learn. So after they go to this course, they're trained just like an FBI agent, but now they're part of this fraternity of National Academy graduates. So they can call almost any place in the world, another graduate, and get information without even asking for any permission. The chief of the local town, whether it's in Korea or Hong Kong or France or Turkey, as a favor to this, will go out and check that address for the chief before he does formal paperwork to ask for assistance from our embassies. All part of networking that we talked about. So probably nothing more important. I just have one more suggestion for everybody, but to include the chief. In a couple of areas of our county, some counties are trying to start a coalition, much like you have here, but a coalition of all faith-based groups, all businesses, all educators, all non-government organizations meeting maybe once a month. It probably should start at the town level, almost like a chamber of commerce, but including everybody. So this way, it's one-stop shopping for anybody that has any issues. It's once a month, and they've been able to resolve almost all their issues. If we can get it to work at a municipal level, and then a county level, we don't have to worry about the state or the federal government helping our county should there be a flood, or a hurricane, or a bad storm, or a bad ice storm. So if you're not doing it in your communities, maybe suggest this as a suggestion to your politicians. Why don't we try a coalition of all the faith-based groups in town, of all the educators in all of our private schools and public schools, and our businesses leaders. Let's get them all together at the same spot once a month just to talk about how to make our town and community safer. So I've seen this work in Atlantic County, in Camden County, in the city of Trenton, because things that happen in Saddlebrook impact what happens in Lodi, and impact what happens in Rochelle Park, impact what happens in Hasbrook Heights. So the chiefs of police do this almost on a monthly basis. But imagine if these communities could first start with their communities and then do it on a county basis. So I just suggest that to you. I thank you, and if you're a little bashful, doesn't offend me, you can, my email's open front. You can ask questions later on, but I thank you for the honor to be here. And I look forward, hopefully, when one of the young men and women invite me to the graduation of some law enforcement academy. Thank you.
I just want to comment this, and that is, you know, as a law enforcement officer in my community, I can tell you, especially here in New Jersey, the law enforcement network that you are now a part of and were a part of for quite some time, it's very simple. Our job, our law enforcement job, whether it be on a federal level, state level, local level, is enhanced by the relationships, the networks that we have. Because you just got to understand, each and every one of you, if you've seen something wrong in your own mind or eyes in your community, you most likely, if not all cases, have an obligation inside your heart or your mind to do something about it, whether it be report it, like if you see something bad happening, a person getting robbed or a house on fire or something, somebody's hurt in a car accident, you have it in your own obligation, normal obligation in your personal belief, in your mind and in your heart, to report it, to do something about it, to help. Well, that's where it starts. It starts on the community level, the eyes and ears and brains and hearts of our community members. And they report it to our local police. And then the local police have the supporting partnerships of the county sheriff, the county prosecutor's office. Then we have our state partners, the New Jersey State Police and all the state authorities and law enforcement agencies. Then we have our federal partners, the FBI, the DEA, the ATF. There are many, many systems in place to protect you and your communities. And I want to thank not only our federal and state partner, both John Page, but all of you, because by you participating in this internship program for the parents who support their children to be part of this internship program, you have enabled them, you have given them a better opportunity. You yourself, the students, have given yourself a better opportunity to understand this network that I just spoke about, to make yourselves in a better position to get better grades, to get better placed in better colleges. John Page has said it before. I think everybody's goal needs to be get out of high school and get a 4-year college degree. That needs to be your main quest. But part of that quest and what you're doing today even is to try to better yourself. Most of you are in high school or getting out of high school or entering college. This will better enable you to be self-sufficient as you grow older and start families on yourself. And not only that, you developed a relationship with the special guests that were here throughout your time. We've had many. We've had police chiefs, we had police officers, we've had the executive director of Law Enforcement Against Drugs, you had mayors of various communities, you had council members, you have state law enforcement, federal law enforcement. So understand that this great network, we are your friends now. If there's anything that we could do to better assist you, to help you, whether it be in your personal quest to continue on, to get higher education, or maybe prospect for maybe consideration for a future job in law enforcement or government, this organization, this program in particular, encourages you, the young students, our future, to be involved with your communities, your governments, and understand we stand behind you as a group to push you and hope that we want nothing but the very best for you and your families and your generations to come. And I want to thank our board members, this organization, the United States Crime Prevention Law Enforcement Coalition, for the hard work, determination, and the passion you have to continue to push our young students into positions of greater value for themselves and their families. I want to highlight my good friend, Daniel Song. Daniel Song is in a police uniform. It's the Saddlebrook police uniform. He's a special law enforcement officer with my department, and I want to thank him for my many years of knowing him, over 10 years easy. Over 10 years easy, because 10 years ago in 2007, when I was in Seoul and Busan and everything in between, Daniel Song took good care of me. Every place I went in Korea, the only thing he didn't do was to teach me how to speak Korean. The only thing I know how to say is Annyeong haseyo. And that's because I always say hello. I never want to say goodbye, because I always want to be in the presence of my friends from Korea. So I want to thank Daniel and his many, many years of support, not only for me personally, but for this organization. If it wasn't for him and his colleague board members, we wouldn't be here tonight talking about all the encouragement we give to these young students. And I think if there's nothing else to go over, I'm going to give the microphone to Doris. Doris Yan is our internship committee chairwoman, who has some remarks for our members and students tonight. Doris?
So this 2017.
How is it? Okay, good. So this 2017 winter internship presentation is about to end. Their graduation ceremony is April 24th, next month. All you students have done an excellent job in research and presenting in front of an audience. But we still need you to submit all your 5 research projects before the end of the month. We will also have a summer function, network and leadership program. That's from July 30th to August the 3rd, from Monday to Friday. It's 4 nights, 5 days, and it's for about 30 students. I think they'll be visiting like the State Police Department, the Police Academy, the FBI Academy, the White House, the Congress Hall, and so on. I don't have the exact itinerary with me. Further details will come from Daniel Song. Thank you all for coming. Back to you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending tonight for our internship presentation dinner meeting. Especially, I want to thank the New Jersey Division of Homeland Security Detective and Lieutenant John Page. Really appreciate it. Also, our legend MC, Chip Kugler, and all of our board member and parents. Really appreciate for your attendance tonight. I'm convinced that there was a great opportunity and great encouragement and motivation, and both internship students and all of our people tonight. When we started this program, we started with 18 students, but already 8 students failed and gave up. Only 10 people will be graduated next month. Last month and before 2 months ago, Chief Kugler helped our 2 students. And one student is our student, her name is Ann Kwon. She needs a letter of recommendation from the university. So Chief Kugler was support to her letter of recommendation, and she passed the 3 place now. Can you give him a big hand, Chief Kugler? 큰 박수 한번 주십시오. 우리 앵권 학생이 대학교 들어가는데 이제 레코멘데이션 레터가 필요해서 칩 쿠글러가 굉장히 그냥 단순히 하나 써주는 게 아니더라고요. 그 인터넷 들어가서 그 전부 다 해주는데 시간 많이 걸려서 저 옆에서 같이 있어서 했는데 그래서 합격을 했다 그래서 좀 너무 감사하고요. Also, one of the students need a criminal record at the West Point Military Academy, so Chief Kugler was willing to help him with the inquiry. 또 한 학생은 육군사관학교 웨스트 포인트에 가는데 크리미널 레코드를 조회를 해야 되는데 다 안 해주는 거예요. 그 스테이트에 가서 하라 그래가지고 이 학생이 발을 동동 구르는데 이제 자기 타운도 아닌데 그걸 해줘서 웨스트 포인트를 들어가게 된 그런 일이 있었습니다. 그래서 이제 뒤에서 음으로 양으로 여러분들 많이 서포트하고 또 필요하면은 또 우리 또 예얼콘도 레코멘데이션 뭐 해주고 이제 여러분들이 진출할 수 있도록 메인 스트림에 우리가 스태핑 스톤을 하고 있습니다. 우리 부모님들이 이렇게 참석해 주셔서 격려해 주시고 또 서포트 해 주셔서 너무 감사드리고요. 우리 아이들한테 큰 힘이 될 것입니다. 그리고 이제 많은 학부모님들이 이야기를 하시는데 그냥 잠깐 이렇게 한 3개월, 4개월 코스로 하지 말고 한 3년, 뭐 2년, 3년 이렇게 했으면 좋겠다고 그러셔서 그걸 지금 생각을 좀 해보고 있어요. 왜냐하면 그냥 계속 3년 나오라고 지루해서 못 나올 건데 프로그램을 이제 바꿔가면서 여기서 이제 또 마치는 학생들은 FBI나 뭐 DEA나 페더럴 쪽에도 레코멘드 해주고 또 우리가 이제 꾸준히 시간을 길게 해서 좀 이렇게 해보려고 또 생각을 하고 있습니다. 여러분들이 정말 관심 많이 가져주시고요. 이제 다음 달에는 우리가 졸업식을 합니다. 4월